Esteemed faculty and staff, cherished families, supportive parents and guardians, and honored invited guests. It is a distinct pleasure to extend a warm welcome to our invaluable partners in education present here today. Mr. Louis Oliva Sr., Chairman of the Board, esteemed board members, Father Jordan Gongora, our diocesan administrator who did the invocation, Principal, Ms. Janine Neal, Acting Vice Principal, Ms. Diana Gentle, our distinguished guest speaker, Dr. Christopher Malcolm, attorney and the incoming principal of the Norman Manley Law School in Jamaica, Dr. Jaime Ortegon and Mr. Celso Cruz, representatives of the University of Quintana Roo, Dr. Ingrid Sitlale Suarez McLiberty, Rector of the Universidad Politécnica de Bacalar. She's with us via Zoom or virtually. Mr. Jairus Mitchell, STEMU Foundation Director and NDT expert. Ms. Bonte Mitchell, STEMU Foundation. Mr. and Mrs. Charles Brown of Capstone Civil Engineering. PTA President, Mr. Michael Canto and dedicated PTA members. Mr. Orlando Espat, Chairman of SET. Mr. Edilto Romero, Manager of SET. Mr. Byron Sierra, Software Engineer. Dr. Dorian Barrow of Galen University. Mr. Victor Calis, B Representative. Mr. Alberto Chen of Fabregas Limited. Dr. Annabelle Ford and Mrs. Cynthia Ellis Topsy of Forest Gardens and El Pilar Program. Esteemed government officials and representatives, Mr. Horace Grant, Mr. Kent Pandey of The Pandey Show, the National Channel, our wonderful MCs, Ms. Shari Medina and Mr. Jorge Aldana, Mrs. Pauline Roberts, Vice Principal, who is with us online, providing technical support. I also extend a heartfelt welcome to other invited guests and all our viewers and friends who are joining us from afar on Facebook and on the National Channel, and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. First and foremost, I offer my deepest gratitude to God. I stand before you tonight humbled and immensely honored as the valedictorian of the graduating class of 2025. Being here today feels surreal, almost dreamlike. Seems like just yesterday, I was nervously making my way through the gates of St. Ignatius High School, a freshman, filled with uncertainty and unsure of the path ahead. I didn't know what to expect or who I would become, but I walked in with hope. And before I knew it, the years began to pass more quickly than I expected. Suddenly, we entered senior year, and that's when the hardships began. I started to feel the weight of it all, the pressure, the deadlines, and the fear of the future. There were times it felt like I truly couldn't keep going. But regardless of the struggles and the many assignments, we kept moving, we kept pushing, and now here we are, dressed in our caps and gowns, standing on the edge of everything we've worked for, ready to begin the next phase of our lives. Having acknowledged God's role in this journey, I now want to express my heartfelt thanks to those who have been our biggest supporters along the way. To the Board of Governors and the dedicated faculty and staff of St. Ignatius High School, thank you for shaping these past 4 years into a mosaic of memories. Our journey was filled with unexpected challenges, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, when everything unexpectedly changed, from virtual classes to canceled tradition. It wasn't always easy to stay motivated or connected. But through it all, you stood by us, and we found the strength to keep going, because that is who we are, the class of 2025, the ones who overcome any obstacle thrown our way. To my fellow graduates and friends, thank you for transforming these past 4 years into an unforgettable journey filled with laughter, cherished memories, and countless stories to tell. There were times when it felt like the world was collapsing, times when getting back up seemed impossible. But in the midst of the storm, I met Sarina, my best friend. Someone I never expected, but someone I now can't imagine my journey without. It is a bond that I will cherish forever. It felt like home when the world felt unsafe. Despite facing challenges, we consistently found our way back to each other. And regardless of where life takes us or how far apart we may drift, that friendship will always be my most treasured. She not only became my best friend, but also a person who holds a special place in my heart. I found a forever friend, the kind who stays, like Chucky, until the very end. So thank you, Sarina, for making this chapter of my life unparalleled. It's unbelievable to know that in just a few moments, we will no longer be high school students, but graduates. We will no longer find ourselves confined in those classrooms from which we were so desperate to escape. Looking back now, we realize that within those walls, we built not just a class, but an unexpected family we never knew we needed. And to my dad, thank you. Although high school has been a rough journey, especially without Mom, you never let me face it alone. There were times I felt like giving up, but you showed up even when it was hard for you too. You never asked for anything in return, but you deserve the world. Words cannot describe how much I love you. Thank you, Dad, for being my light in the darkness. I also thank my aunts and grandma for being the mother figures my mom never had the chance to be. Although I know she'd want to be sitting right next to you with a giant smile on her face, unfortunately, God had greater plans for her. I hope you know that she's grateful, and so am I, for everything that you've done for me, because without your support, I wouldn't be standing here today. So this triumph isn't just my victory, it's ours. And my last thank you, it belongs to my mom. She's not in the crowd today, and she's not sitting in the seats I saved for her in my heart, the ones I always imagined she'd fill, beaming with pride, tears in her eyes, waiting to wrap me in the kind of hug that only a mother could give. She's not here the way I wish she were, but I feel her, and I felt her when I stayed up late, doubting myself, when I was exhausted and overwhelmed, and on the verge of quitting. I sensed her presence. I felt her in every step that I took to get to this stage today. If she were here, her clapping would surpass everyone else's. She'd be crying, probably more than I am. And as I stand here at this stage, I want to express the words I wish I had said more often when she was alive. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for loving me with the kind of strength that still carries me. Thank you for teaching me how to rise, fight, pray, and believe in myself. Despite the pain, thank you for walking with me, even if it's from the other side. I am so lucky to have a wonderful mom like you. It is my greatest honor to be your daughter. And to the graduating class of 2025, we stand poised to embrace the future, each carrying our hopes, dreams, and uncertainties. Whether pursuing further education, entering the workforce, or exploring new passions, what remains essential is that we move forward with the intention and determination. As we depart this hallowed institution for the final time as students, we each carry with us the memories, the laughter, and the invaluable lessons that have molded us into the individuals that we are today. We extend our sincere gratitude to the teachers, with a special shout out to Miss Banner and Mr. Munir, who kept us busy with mountains of assignments, even on the weekends, as well as to our families who stood by us, and the friends who made these years unforgettable. The future remains unwritten, but I have an unwavering belief that not only our class, but also our generation is poised to go forward and make a meaningful impact on the world. So let us celebrate the late nights, the shared struggles, and every challenge we managed to overcome together. To the class of 2025, this is not goodbye. It is a resounding call to go forth and leave your indelible mark on the world. We are the architects of our destinies, and I approach the future with unwavering hope and optimism. Once again, a warm welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our program. God bless you all.